zone, carried in deep where she loses the puck, or at least it wraps around. All right, got 12 minutes on the clock. Actually, they took a couple seconds off, so 11:50. Face off in the Atlanta zone, hit to the board by Hugo. Elizabeth plays it off the defender. She loses it. Charlie comes and puts on a back check. Hugo helps out, squirts out into the slot. Elizabeth reaches for it, can't get it. Taken behind the goal by Atlanta. Atlanta coming out with the head of speed. Hugo steps in front. They put the pass up to the neutral zone. Centering pass, they're offsides. Offside, excuse me. Switch up the lines. James, Liam, Ryder coming on. Isaac and Gavin are the defenders with Bain in goal. James will take this face-off. Face-off is pushed over to Liam. Liam skates away with it, loses the puck in the neutral zone. Picked up by Ryder. Ryder takes it along the far board. Dribbles it into the Atlanta zone. Ridden off the puck by Liam. Liam sends it wide of the goal. Ryder puts on a little pressure there in the back corner. I can't see what's going on, but it looks like Atlanta's going to bring this one out. James putting on a back check here. Isaac stands up to play at the blue line. Ryder pushes it back out to the Atlanta blue line. Where's the puck? Oh, there it is. Oh, Atlanta came speeding in, but thankfully our defenders there poke it away. Gavin has him in the far corner. Rides him off the puck. Oh, we're going to have Gavin going to the penalty box here for checking the kid. And the slap shot goes wide. So we're going to be man down here for a minute and a half. So Atlanta will be on an early power play. Let's bring Hugo on with Charlie. Hugo and Charlie are forwards. Michael and Roman are defenders. Hold on, wait a minute. Actually, we're going to be even up here. Don't ask me how. Well, I don't know what's going on. We're supposed to be on, I think we're supposed to be man down. So that was a penalty on Gavin, but we still have 5 out on the ice. So the only thing I can think of is Gavin's in the box. That must have been something like where he's just going to have to serve like a 10-minute personal maybe, but we don't have to play down. That's the only thing I can think of. If they're calling some kind of misconduct there. Tied up at the feet, the face-off, pushed back by Hugo to Roman behind the goal. Roman skates it around to the far board. He's carrying it up the far board, gets it out of our zone, sends it all the way in deep. Hugo's going to give chase. He gets there at the same time as the Atlanta player. He gets ridden off the ice. Atlanta's going to bring it back along the far board behind, wrap it around, where Charlie's going to put on the back check. Centering pass misses, goes wide of the player, goes into the far corner. Hugo slaps around to the far board. Elizabeth can't get there before it just slapped back in from the point. That one gets cleared out of the zone, back to the center ice. Atlanta with a nice pass, back and forth here. Oh, that one just got right past Hugo's skate. He was ready to intercept it. Brought in by Atlanta, backhanding centering pass, gets deflected by Charlie onto Hugo's stick. Hugo carries it out. He's tied up by the defender, but he's still got control of the puck. It gets slapped away to the far board. Elizabeth does a nice stick lift, gains control of it. She's going to get in this slot, but she can't get a shot off before she's ridden off the puck. But Hugo's there to get the loose puck for now. Puts it in behind the goal. No one's there, so Atlanta has all time to push it up the board. Roman does a great job of stepping up here to stop that little pseudo rush, and that's going to be offside. So our defense is Isaac and Michael, with James, Ryder, and Liam on as our forwards. And the face-off will take place at center ice with James taking it. James wins the face-off, he carries it wide, backhands it up into the blue line where Liam picks it up. Puck trickles a little bit far out of his reach, backhand to the far board by Atlanta. Oh, put in by Liam. Rebound, put off the board, off the pipe by James. Wrapped around the near board where Atlanta's going to make a little break here. Their pass to their goes wide, picked up by Michael. He's going to try to play it off the boards, kept in by the Atlanta player as it hits their body. They're still keeping it in. They play it into the slot, goes wide of everybody. Ryder gets it on the near board, gets that one out of our zone, just beyond James's reach, the Atlanta blue line. They do a nice cross-ice pass to the red line, nice little feed to gain the zone. Nice job by Liam on back check to tie the player up. James skates away with the puck, but is poked away by the Atlanta player. And they got a little 2-on-2 rush here. Michael, great job of getting his stick out and poking that one away. Loose puck gets slapped in, but wide of Bain. Bain's going to have to cover that one up. Nope, he gets the puck taken away by the Atlanta player. It's still behind the goal. Good job by Ryder putting on some defensive pressure there. But Atlanta still got control of it. Isaac goes down in the corner. Puck comes out to the slot. Slapped back in on Bain, but just, triples in there. Bain easily covers that one up for the whistle. All right, so 7:44 left in the first, 0-0. Charlie, Elizabeth, Hugo on with Milan and I can't tell who the other defender is. Must be Roman. Slap shot from the point, hits some skates, comes back out. Atlanta player loses the puck, but Charlie skates away with it. Charlie gets tripped. Or are they going to say offside? Let's see, it's either a penalty or an offside. And it's going to be an offside. Roman is on with Milan on defense. Face-off gets pushed wide of Elizabeth. She's trying to get it. She backhands it back into at least deep into the Atlanta zone where Atlanta's got to regroup. We'll set up our forecheck here, wrapped around to the near board. Atlanta pushes it into the neutral zone. Roman does a great job of holding that one in. Someone's going to have to drop back for him, though, now as he's putting pressure in deep in the zone. Good job by Milan to step up, tie that one up before Atlanta can get any kind of a break on. They skate away with it. We got numbers back. Hugo does a great job of swiping that one aside. Picked up by Atlanta, sent into this low slot, cleared out by Milan. Atlanta sends it back in behind the goal. Picked up by Hugo. He's going to reverse course, take it behind the goal. He loses it behind the goal to the Atlanta player. Comes out into the slot. No one up at the point. Slap shot goes off at Charlie's skate. Hugo skates through the puck and has it. He backhands it deep into the Atlanta zone. That's backhanded up the board where Charlie picks it up. He's with Hugo there. Let's see if one of them puck gets poked away by the Atlanta player. They're skating it out in the neutral zone. Kid overskates the puck, but does a nice job of finding his teammate there. Gains the zone at the blue line. Roman does a good job of standing him up. Charlie on the near board here trying to poke it out. He's able to get it out of our zone. That's going to go all the way the length of the ice, and then icing it will be the call there. So about 6 minutes left in the first. 0-0. James, Liam, and Ryder on. It looks like Michael and Gavin are on for our defense. Atlanta keeps that one in. Gavin gets it, pushes it up out of our zone off the board. That gets played back in, but James is there to get that puck, and now he's going to try to skate through center right, the neutral zone. He's able to beat some players. Now he's tied up along the near board. Atlanta does a nice job with their outlet passes. Kid's got a little bit of a step. He's got some speed, tries to turn the corner but can't. Good job by Gavin to step in there. Michael flings that one up the board to Liam. Puck's in the far corner. James gets tied up by the Atlanta player. And they're going to get one of the Atlanta players for something. So we'll be on the power play here for a minute and a half with 5 minutes left in the first. Hugo, Elizabeth, and Charlie are on along with Gavin and Michael. Hugo will take this face off. Hugo wins the face off the board. Elizabeth picks it up. She tries to backhand it across, hits a skate and goes behind the goal. Gets sent up to the board. Hugo plays it in, wraps it around behind the goal. It doesn't come right back to him, though. It's going to come to the point where Gavin's going to have some time to see what he wants to do. Does a nice job of a nice hard shot. Goes wide of the goal, I believe. Charlie's going to fight for it in the corner. The Atlanta player has it. He puts it out in the slot where Hugo intercepts it. He puts on the brakes, fires a shot. Nice save by the goalie. Rebound by Elizabeth, I think, was either saved or wide. She's tied up behind the goal. A lot of shirts on her. Squirts out to the far corner. Atlanta player puts on the brakes, changes direction, carries it behind his goal. Gets sent up the boards to Gavin in the neutral zone. Gavin's got a nice cross-ice pass to Michael. Michael's going to take it himself and just gain the zone. He tries to get a shot off. It goes wide or high. That's going to come out of the zone. Back to Gavin at the center ice. His shot is, I guess they're going to get us for offside there. About 4 minutes left in the first. 19 seconds left in the power play. Still 0-0. Going to switch up our defense and bring on Roman and Milan. Hugo, gets the face off, skates away with it. It's on his forehand, goes out wide. Not much of an angle, gets a shot. I still believe it's on goal. I think the goalie saved it. Well, I can't see where the puck is. I think it's right along the side of the net. Hugo has it behind the goal. Wrap around, centering pass. No one's there. Comes out to the point where Milan has it. Milan's going to send that one way back on goal where it does. Oh, boy. Elizabeth has it. A shot gets saved. Boy, oh, boy. All right, now Atlanta is able to skate this one away through the neutral zone. They're offside. All right, so some good chances there. Goalie was up to the task, saving all of them. The penalty is over. And about 3 minutes left in this first period. Still 0-0. James Ryder and Liam are on. James takes the face off. Skated away in the zone by Atlanta. Sharp angle shot. Oh, goes in. Kind of just squeaked in past the glove. All right, so that makes it 1-0 Atlanta with 3:09 left in the first. All right, so we still got Liam, James, and Ryder on with it's like Gavin and Isaac on defense. That's going to go behind the goal line where Isaac's going to pick it up. Surveying to see what he has. Gets it up to Ryder. Ryder's able to poke it ahead to James. James gets gritting off the puck, but he's still got some pressure on. Does a good job of sealing the board to keep it in. Skates into the slot. He's just trying to keep possession of it, but a lot of sticks are in there. Picked up by Ryder along the far board, where he gets ridden off the puck, but picked up by Gavin and thrown into the back, along the behind the goal there. Turned over to Atlanta, but Ryder is there putting on some pressure. Comes up along the near board. Atlanta kicks it out to the little kid on a break here. His pass connects, not offside. Gavin has enough this to ride that Atlanta player off, so he loses possession and allows Isaac to come in and skirt away. That puck goes dangerously across the crease. Picked up in the far corner. Centering pass gets intercepted by Isaac, brought out of our zone by James. Stuck along the near corner here. James has it on the board, does a nice move to get some breathing room. Nice move again. Nice move, James. Let's see if he can finish. Not able to finish. The goalie's able to poke that one wide. So some nice moves by James. Kept in by Isaac. Isaac plays that one into the slot. It's going to be skated away by Atlanta player. James does a nice job lifting the stick. Good job by Ryder to back check on that one. That's right in front of Bain. He has to make a play. Pushed aside by James. Pushed aside by Ryder again. Atlanta's got this puck. Centering pass. Goes right in front where thankfully it's just white shirts, and now Ryder's going to skate that one out. He's going to dump it in. We're going to get a change. Hugo's going to come on. I think Charlie's on with them. No, it's Hugo, Liam, and Ryder still out there. That's going to come to Isaac. Isaac's going to play that one. Nope. Actually, that one must have hit the blue defender, and now Isaac's able to wrap that one away. Hugo's fighting for it along the near board here. Isaac's able to step in, gain control of the puck, play it off the board to Hugo. Hugo's now got Charlie and Elizabeth with him. He's going to skate to his forehand. He's going to rocket a shot. I'm not sure if that was saved or wide. Comes in near board. Atlanta really does a nice job picking their head up, trying to find their outlet pass. But Gavin does a good job of stepping in there to intercept the pass. Hugo gets it at the blue line, sends it in deep. The Atlanta player has it. He's just seeing what he has down there. He decides to play it up the board where it comes to Isaac at the point, dribbled in on the goalie, but doesn't make it there as the defender slaps that one away all the way back to our blue line where Gavin handles it, sends it up the board, but no one's there. And now it's Atlanta. The backhand shot goes wide, and with that, we're going to have the first period come to a close. So it's 1-0 Atlanta after the end of the first period. All right, last seconds are ticking off the clock here to start the second period. Elizabeth, Hugo, Charlie on with Milan and Michael. Just waiting for the clock to be reset to 12 minutes. And there we go. All right, so Hugo on the face-off, wins it, brings it out on his forehand into the Atlanta zone, skates it wide. He gets pulled down. That's going to be a penalty on Atlanta. Hugo's pinned against the board. Charlie has it. He's skating it away. He gets it across to Elizabeth. She can't quite get her stick on that centering pass. Atlanta's going to touch that one up for the whistle, and we're going to be on a power play for a minute and a half. All right, so now we have Milan and Michael are our defenders with Hugo, Charlie, and Elizabeth. Hugo will take this face off. He wins it to Charlie. Charlie skates it behind the goal. He gets tied up by some blue players, but it comes out to Hugo, sharp angle shot. I think the goalie had to get that one, send it wide. Elizabeth's going to get it along the far board, play it back to the point to Milan. Milan sends it into the slot weakly, but Hugo's there to tie it up. Let's see if Charlie or Hugo can get that. Hugo's able to get a shot off, but it just kind of trickles in on the goalie, who easily covers it up. Just waiting for Atlanta to do a substitution here. The face-off will be to the left of the goalie with Hugo taking it. Same people are on for the Rage. Hugo wins that one back to the point where Michael has it. Michael's going to send that one up in the air, deflected in front of the goal. Oh, goalie does a nice job of covering that one up before anyone can get that rebound. We'll switch it up and bring James, Liam, and Ryder on. James pushes the face-off into the low slot where Atlanta gets it. They skate it behind the goal, trying to get our forecheck set up. Comes out to the point. Milan has it, sends it back in, but that's gonna be an icing. Or excuse me, an offside. Basically, our whole team was still in the offensive zone. Still 50 seconds left in the power play. Nice face-off win by James. Puck gets sent across the ice. Michael's going to get there first, I believe. He pushes it back into the Atlanta zone. Their player has it behind the goal. Good forecheck. Liam and Ryder converging on that one. Comes back up to James. He gets taken down. That puck finally gets poked out. Milan's going to have a little bit of a foot race. He's got some pressure behind him. He decides to put on the brakes and reverse course. Ryder is there to help him out and pick up the puck. Atlanta skates away with it. Good job by Milan to come out and finally just hit that one wide and get that one out of trouble. Liam has it if we can get numbers here. Nice outlet pass to James, but good job by Atlanta to step up and poke it away to their own player. Good job by Milan to stand up that player. Loose puck is picked up by Liam. Liam's able to hit that one ahead to Ryder. Ryder gets a nice move on one first player. We can just send that one in. We got some people in the middle. That's all right. Do it again. Nice centering pass by Ryder. Liam couldn't quite just get a good stick on that. That one gets sent up. Nice pass by Atlanta. Wow. Rocket shot. Thankfully high of the goal. Oh, right in front. Oh, boy. So Atlanta scores. That puck just trickled out right in front of Bain, and I don't think anyone knew it was there. And that kid just had basically an open goal to shoot at. So that makes it 2-0 with 9:35 left in the second. Unlucky, sort of, there. All right, so Liam, Charlie, and Elizabeth are on, along with Roman and Isaac. Face-off comes to the Atlanta player who skates it far wide. He sends it back right to center ice. They're going to gain the zone on this kid's forehand. He's going through our whole team, but finally somebody steps up. Charlie's going to get the puck along the far board. He's got 4 shirts around him. Gets ridden off the puck. Oh, we're gonna call a penalty on somebody here, on us. It's a delayed penalty coming up. I assume it's gonna be for a trip. That comes up to the point. Elizabeth stops the shot, and Charlie touches it up for the whistle. I think they're gonna get, let's see, is it Elizabeth for a trip? Or Roman for a trip? Roman's going to the box. Alrighty. So we'll be on the penalty kill for 1.5 minutes with 9 minutes left in the second. So our penalty kill is James and Ryder. Ryder's going to come over here to the near board, see if he can win the foot race. He can't, get sent back in deep, but Gavin's there to fling it along the board. Still in the zone, though. Now skated across to the slot. Oh, nice job by someone to go down and keep that one. Boy, that one trickles just wide of Bain. Gets sent back behind the goal. James is giving chase. I think he goes down, but the loose puck is picked up by Ryder. We just need to get out of our zone here. He's going to send it along the board, but it's going to be contained at the point by the Atlanta player who's trying to see what he has. James does a nice job getting his stick on the cross-ice pass, but it's still in their zone. Great job by Ryder. Poked that one away. Tries to get off a backhand slot, but it goes wide. But does a nice job just getting out of our zone, if nothing else. But now he's got to backtrack as Atlanta's coming back up full head speed. Good job by James standing up that player in the neutral zone. A lot of blue shirts back. It's not much he can really do. Oh, does a nice job. Oh, great job splitting the defense. His shot goes wide. He gets taken down. He's staying. So that makes it 3-0 with 7:35 left in the second. Milan's going to send this one for the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing. And so we're back to full strength. Milan and Michael are defenders. Elizabeth, Hugo, and Charlie are on for forwards. $7:14 left in the second. See if we can get one back here. Faceoff comes out to Elizabeth. She's going to push it up the board. She's able to get out of the zone. Should not be an icing there. It's picked up by the Atlanta player. Let's see if we can set up a little bit of a forecheck here. Comes out to Elizabeth in the slot, but she gets ridden off the puck. Comes out to near board. Charlie does a good job of stepping in there. Hugo's in the slot. Does a nice job on his backhand. Comes back to his forehand. Great job. What a nice move by Hugo, going from his backhand, pulling it back to his forehand, and basically just slipping it right past the goalie who bit on the backhand. So that's one way to get one back. With 7:11 left in the second. Bring on Liam, James, and Ryder. The faceoff comes out to Ryder. He's going to gain the zone. He's going to send one in from the point. Goalie knocks it down, rebound right in front, picked up by his defender and skated behind the goal, wrapped around the board. Michael steps in to backhand that one and keep it in the offensive zone. Liam ties that one up, pokes it right in on goal. Oh. Ryder sends that one back. That's going to come out to Milan. Milan's going to send that one wide of the goal into the far corner. Atlanta's going to pass that one back and forth, but picked up by James. He's trying to split the defense. He can't. Gets taken down. Back in the back corner where Ryder's there to pick it up. He's still skating after it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's Ryder. Oh, centering pass right in front of, but just Atlanta shirts there. Ryder has it now on the far centering pass right in front. Oh, just a bunch of blue shirts there, unfortunately. Now they're skating it out. Let's see if anyone's going to put a stick on this kid. He's able to get a shot off. Thankfully, it's wide. Loose puck is picked up by Ryder. He sends it back up to a point. He's going to throw that to the length of ice. That's going to be an icing. But probably not a bad icing to take, though. Let us switch lines and regroup. So with 6 minutes left in the second, still 3-1 Atlanta. Elizabeth, Hugo, and Charlie come on along with Roman and Isaac on defense. Faceoff is poked wide to Charlie. He pushes it back up to the point. Gets played up to this high slot. Hugo knocks it down, trying to skate out of the zone. A lot of blue shirts around him. He's able to push it back up to the center ice. Charlie has this one. Can't quite make a move. This kid's got some moves. And he gets tripped by Roman, so we're going to be on the power penalty kill again. Kid's got some good moves. So with 5:27 left in the second, we're going to be on the penalty kill here for a minute and a half. Hugo gets the face-off in the high slot, sent in on Bain, does a nice job of saving it. Rebound is hit wide. Backhanded up by Charlie, but not out of the zone. That one's finally going to be poked out of the zone. Atlanta's going to have to regroup. Good job by Hugo to step up and deflect that pass. Oh, side bounds. Puck got knocked into the bench. So we'll bring James and Ryder on as forwards here. About 1 minute left in the penalty, 5 minutes left in the second period. Face-off is knocked up into the air, picked up by James. He's going to send it in deep. Try to just take some time off the clock here. Good job by Ryder on the back check. Oh, shot in on goal. Goalie saves it. Rebound is picked up by Atlanta. Good job by James to get his stick in there to prevent that pass from connecting. Gavin's got it in the far corner. He's going to send it all the way up the ice, past everyone. Hits the... Oh, no, it's icing. .24 seconds left in our penalty, Atlanta's power play. Hugo and Charlie have come on. Face-off is bouncing at Hugo's foot. He's able to control it, skate it out wide. A lot of blue shirts. Put some nice moves on, though. On his forehand, sharp angle shot. Misses wide, but really close. Charlie's trying to tie that puck up on the far board. It's pushed up to Isaac at the center ice. He backhands it into Atlanta blue line. Our penalty is over. Charlie and Hugo did a great job of killing that one off. Atlanta's got it, and the kid's just trying to figure out what he can do with it here at the blue lines. Just going back and forth. Finally gets pushed into the slot. Elizabeth steps up. She's able to backhand it to Hugo. Hugo with a nice move to get past the first defender. It gets tied up for a second, but it's skating away. He's got Charlie. Let's see if they can do something. Hugo on his backhand. Oh, nice shot. Beautiful backhanded shot by Hugo up over the goalies, up into the top corner. Wow. So that makes it 3-2 Atlanta with 3:20 left in the second. Nice shot. James Ryder and Liam are on with Michael and Milan on defense. Face-off, Atlanta walks away with it. Good job by Ryder to step in, ride the player off the puck with his body. Just being poked around there, kind of in the near that face-off circle. James is finally going to flick that one out, and that's going to be offside. James will take this face-off. Face-off is bouncing around the feet, pulled out by the Atlanta player. He's going to let one fly from high up, gets past Bain, but thankfully wide of the goal. Picked up by Milan in the far corner. He's going to poke it up ahead to James. James still has it behind the goal. Now he finally gets it poked away from him. And this kid's coming out with a full head of steam. Milan does a good job of forcing them wide. Let's see, trying to see, it's on the near board there. I think everyone's just battling for it. I don't think anyone really has clear possession of it. Never mind, Atlanta did, but then Liam did a nice job of poking it away from behind. We got a little bit of a break if they can push it. Pass goes a little bit wide at James, but James is able to track that one down. Oh, nice centering pass. Oh, Liam tried to get his stick on it. It looks like we're going to have a delayed penalty here. Comes back out to the point to Milan, back into the slot where Atlanta's going to touch it up and get the whistle. So we're going to be on a power play here with 2 minutes left in the second period. And they're going to get the Atlanta player for... he's trying to just get the kid to go in the box. And he's going to call a trip. A trip. Okay, there you go. So take your pick, whether it was because James went down or Liam went down, but one of them got tripped. Hugo, Charlie, and Elizabeth are on with Gavin and Michael. Sorry, Gavin and Roman. Hugo will take the face-off. Who wins it to Charlie. Charlie pushes right back to Hugo. Hugo rips a shot that goes wide. Liz is going to get this one in the corner. She's going to put on the brakes, reverse direction, send it into the back corner, but she loses it promptly. This kid's got some speed and skill. Let's see if someone can just stop him from getting a shot off. He gets a shot off, but Bain catches that one out of the air. Nice save. I'll bring Michael in for Roman on defense. Hugo will take the face off. He wins it to himself. He backhands it into the far corner. Michael pushes it ahead. Hits off at Charlie's skate at the blue line. He's got a little bit of room to skate, but that's quickly clamped down. Hugo sends a shot in from the high slot, but no one's there to get the rebound. Puck trickles out to the neutral zone. Michael corrals it. Michael does a great job of just getting it into possession. Kept in. Nope. Hugo can't quite keep that in. Sends it in for an offside. About a minute left here in the second period. Face-off comes in near board. Gets poked back up into the Atlanta zone. They throw it the length of the ice. It should be an icing. It should be an icing. Yep, it will be. So with that, we'll get the face-off back in the Atlanta zone with 52 seconds left in the period and 21 seconds left in the power play. Roman and Milan come in for our defense. And it looks like Charlie, Hugo, and James are going to come in for our forwards. Face-off comes back out to the point where Roman has it. Kind of couldn't quite get the handle on that. Let's see if Milan can win this foot race. Does. Backhands it back up to Hugo. A lot of blue shirts around Hugo, though. Some pressure on him. He's able to skate away from that. Not able to beat the next defender. Milan comes in, tries to clear it, but it hits an Atlanta player who keeps it in the zone. They push it back to the point, but no one's there, so it has to go out to the neutral zone where they regroup. Kid's got some speed. Shot gets deflected harmlessly wide. Milan ties up the Atlanta player in the far corner. About 5 seconds left in the period. And that'll be it for the second period. So we have a score of 3-2 with one more period left. Atlanta 3, Greenville 2. Fast game. Noticeably, Atlanta team is really fast. Faster than the opponents we usually play. The kids are hanging in there. Truth be told, they probably have more shots on goal than Atlanta, but Atlanta's the goals they have scored have been kind of right on top of Bain for the most part. And Atlanta's goalie is sharp too, so no easy goals on him. Well, let's see if the kids get one or two more. So we'll have Hugo on with Charlie and Ryder. Hugo wins the face-off to himself. Got it on his forehand, putting some fancy moves on. Sharp angle shot. Goalie saves that and covers it up. Hugo wins the face-off behind him, pushes it to the far board. Picked up by the Atlanta player, flung around the backside to the near corner. That's played out to center ice where I think that's Michael. He's able to send it back in. Ryder in the slot, trying to free himself up for a shot, can't. Isaac overskates the puck, can't keep it in. It's going to be offside, I guess. Assuming that's offside. All right, Hugo wins the face-off back to Michael. Michael's going to carry it into Atlanta zone. He's going to rip a shot, and it goes well high and wide. Comes out to Isaac at the neutral zone. Picked up by... Actually, Atlanta player goes down. Charlie skates away with the loose puck, centers it. Unfortunately, Ryder couldn't get there before he was poked away by Atlanta, but he's able to at least win the puck back along the far corner. Goes down. That's going to be a penalty on Atlanta once they touch it up. Oh, in the slot, ripped by Hugo wide. And now it's touched up by Atlanta. So we'll be on the power play here with we'll be on the power play with 10:45 left in the third. And we'll bring James, Ryder, and Liam on. With Roman and Milan on defense, and James will take the face-off. All right, face-off is won by James over to Liam. He puts it on goal. Devoy deflects it wide with his stick. Picked up by Ryder. He's going to skate it behind the goal, see what he has. Tries to wrap it around, centering pass. Liam has it now. He's going to try to carry it behind. Gets poked away, back up to the point. No one's there except Blue. Good job by Roman to force him wide for now. Just don't foul him. Shot goes harmlessly wide at Bain. Milan's going to get that one in the far corner with pressure on him. He's able to play it up the ice to James. James backhands it up to Liam. Nice save by Bain. Ryder's going to pick up that loose puck behind the goal. We don't have anyone up, though, even though we're man up. Oh, that was probably an event. Thankfully, the kid didn't carry it in further. Instead, tried to slap it and didn't get anything on it. So James is able to pick up the loose puck, play it to the center ice here. Poked away by the Atlanta player. We're still man up, but we're not able to really generate anything here as Atlanta's been in complete control here. There's still 45 seconds left, however, but this guy's got the puck and he's going to try to beat our whole defense. But they're going to call Liam, I guess, for a hook. So with that, will be an even strength as both teams have someone in the box now. .9:25 left in the third, still 3-2 Atlanta. Hugo wins the face-off. He's going to carry it out of the zone. Puck gets poked away as Hugo's trying to go to his backhand. Gets sent along to the far corner. Nice pass, outlet pass up the neutral zone. Good job by Michael to get his stick in there and poke that away so the kid can't just keep going in, but he picks up the loose puck. He's in the slot. Hugo and Charlie. Uh-oh, where's that? Oh, Bain did a nice job just fetching that one right out of the air. So let's see here. So in 7 seconds, Atlanta will be on the power play for 50 seconds. Hugo wins another face-off to himself, controlling these face-offs. He's able to muscle through the first guy, but can't quite get past the second guy. But Charlie's down there to tie the puck up. A lot of blue shirts around him. Hugo's just backing up the play to make sure that Atlanta can't get a break on it. Sent back into the Atlanta zone. Good job by Charlie to get in the way of that pass. He's trying to get it to Hugo, but the puck didn't quite make it. Got intercepted by Atlanta. Atlanta on a little bit of a break, but Hugo's great back check here to keep that one from developing. Centering pass is picked off by Michael, who's able to poke it up into the neutral zone. That's going to be offside on Atlanta. So there are 6 seconds left in this power play. And the face-off is going to be at center ice here. James pitches it wide. Elizabeth trying to put some pressure on the puck. Nice cross-ice pass. The penalty is up. We should be at full strength. Kids just need to check up here. Roman ties up the puck in the far corner. James does a nice job of stepping up there, but the puck is still loose right in front of Bain. And it trickles in. So that'll make it 4-2 Atlanta. Elizabeth's going to carry that one behind the goal. Tries to get a backhand centering pass off, but can't. Gets picked up by the Atlanta player. They scoop it up at center in the neutral zone, but Roman's there to poke it back up. Cross-ice pass. Brought in on the far side by the Atlanta player. Elizabeth's trying to tie him up. He's able to play it back to the point. Puck's bouncing around in front of the goal. Milan's going to get that one. He sends it up. That's going to go to the length of the ice. Goalie might have to, no, goalie's not going to have to play it. It's going to be an icing. Let's see, who comes on the ice? Liam's coming on with Charlie and Hugo. And our defenders are, I think Isaac and Gavin. Shot from the high slot gets deflected by the Atlanta player. I think Bain made a save on that to force it wide. Puck is in the near corner. Played up. Cross-ice pass. Hugo giving chase. Comes back to Michael. Michael's trying to see what he can do with it. Tries to play it up the board, but the Atlanta player races in there to deflect it with his body. But Michael steps in again and corrals the puck. And that's going to go the length of the ice, but icing is waved off. Atlanta will have to play that one and bring it out. Pass just bounced over Hugo's stick. He was in the way to intercept that one, but just a little bit too much on that. Atlanta's got a little bit of a 2-on-1 break here. Oh, nice play by that kid. He's able just to wrap it around and bring it back to his backhand and slip it past Bain. So some really nice stick handling there. Puck handling by that kid. That makes it 5-2 with about 6 minutes left in the third. 6-2 Atlanta. Oh, coach called a timeout if anyone was worried or wondering what was going on. That's what that was. So we got Gavin on with Milan as our defenders, with Hugo, Charlie, and Elizabeth on offense or forwards. 6 minutes left in this game. Face-off gets picked up by Atlanta, backhanded into our blue line where Milan has it. He's going to fling it the length of the ice, hits the Atlanta defender. They get it in the far corner. They're going to try to skate it out. He loses the puck. Flings it up to the center ice, where Milan is there to get it. Backhand pass to Charlie. He's somewhere down along that board. Milan gets to the center ice. He tries to beat a defender. Elizabeth picks it up at the blue line. She's going to try to gain the zone. She loses the puck as she tries to reverse direction there. Good job by Milan to stand up that player and prevent a break. Hugo might have a little bit of a break here if he can just get it. It goes out really wide. His shot with no angle, and the goalie catches it. Shouldn't say no angle, a sharp angle, as he obviously got it on goal, and the goalie is able to kind of catch that one out of the air. $5:19 left in the game. 5-2 Atlanta. James, Liam, and Ryder on. Puck comes out to Milan at the point. He's going to slap it back in, hits a bunch of sticks, doesn't make it on goal. That one did. I think Liam got a shot on goal there. Goalie saved it. All right, Atlanta pokes that one up along the near board. Puck's still loose. Gavin does a good job of stepping in there. Ryder skates away with the puck. He's going to carry it behind our goal to kind of reset and see what he has in front of him. He puts a pass up to Liam. Liam gets past the first guy, picked up by Ryder. Ryder's got a head of steam. He's got a shot. Nice shot, Ryder. Beautiful play by Ryder. Brought that shot back across his body and beat the goalie to the far side. So that's 5-3 now, Atlanta. We got about 4:44 left in the game. James wins the face-off to himself. Liam picks up the loose puck. He's going to carry it in the zone. He's going to let a shot go from the point. Goes wide, but Ryder's going to get there first in the back corner. Trying to see where the puck is. Looks like it's out here at the blue line, poked away from Gavin. Milan does a great job of backing Gavin up. By defense to poke that one away. Stay with it, Liam. There you go. Liam's able to get out of our zone. He's going to send that one in to the Atlanta zone. See if we can get some pressure on. Milan keeps it in from the point. Brings it back to his forehand and throws it in deep behind the goal. Where's that? Oh, it's right in front. Oh! Puck was right in front. Liam got a shot off. The goalie was able to basically get his body in front of him and deflect it. I think Bain might have to play that one. No, it's going to be an icing. All right. Well, it's a good scoring opportunity. Their goalie made a great save. So with 3:30 left, it's still 5-3 Atlanta. Roman and Isaac are on defense, with Charlie and Elizabeth and Hugo on forwards. Hugo take the face off. Hugo wins the face-off, sends it back to the point. Roman can't quite keep it in as it gets out of his reach. He's able to skate it down. Picked up by Charlie at center ice. Atlanta pass, hits their own player. Charlie picks up the thing, hits it over to Elizabeth. Elizabeth's going to carry it in deep. She's trying to see what she's got, but she's probably got to take it in deeper, so there's no one there. From the high slide, Hugo rips a shot that the goalie hits with his blocker wide. Played up the near board by Atlanta. This kid is able to get past our first defender. Just force him wide. Good job, Roman. Sharp angle. Oh, wow. Wow. No, that was a great shot. The kid had no angle and was able to put that top corner over Bain. It's a heck of a shot. So that makes it 6-3 Atlanta with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. James, Liam, and Ryder are on. James is going to pick, Ryder's going to pick up that puck. He's got it on his forehand still. Oh, tries to center it. No one's there. Brought out by Atlanta. Well, not brought out because Ryder's there to disrupt that play and keep it in the Atlanta zone. And now Liam's got the puck behind the goal. His centering pass. Where is it? Oh, it's right in front of the crease. No one can get there. In the high slot, James a shot. Oh, I think that was saved, and that was a great save if it was. So now James got it along the far board. He's still got his forehand. He's got a shot. Oh, and the goalie just scoops that one up like it's a routine play. Goalie's good. It's a nice shot, too. So Charlie comes on in place of Liam. Charlie has the puck. He's trying to get a shot off. He does, but it goes wide of the goal. But James is able to get there in the back corner. He puts the brakes on, tries reverse direction. He's getting tied up by the blue players. James goes down. The puck is, I guess, underneath everybody there. Trying to dig it out. Comes back out to the point where Gavin or Michael sends it in. Poked wide by the goalie. Behind the goal, James tries to wrap it around. The puck is loose in front. Skated away by Atlanta. Michael does a good job of forcing that one wide, comes out to the slot. Gavin's able to poke that one away. Charlie's got a little bit of a head of steam, elects to give it up to James. James is able to get past the first defender. I think he got a shot off. The goalie pokes that one wide. Comes back out to Charlie. Charlie in the slot tries to push it over to Gavin, but can't quite connect on that pass. Goes into the far corner board, where something's happening down there. I'm not sure, but I'm not even sure where the puck is. About 1 minute left in this game. Looks like Charlie's back there trying to get the puck. Ryder's putting pressure on here on the near board. He's able to poke it away. It's still in the Atlanta zone. Kids are putting on some good pressure to keep it in. James has it in front of the goal. Tries to go top shelf, but misses wide. Atlanta pushes it back out. Michael might just have to... No, Michael does a great job of composing himself. Oh, no. James is still in the zone. All right, so that'll be offside. We have 25 seconds left in this game.
So happy to be here today.
Hugo comes on with Liam and Elizabeth and Milan and Roman on defense. Milan pokes them wide. Backhands it up into the zone. About 10 seconds left in this game. Five seconds left in the game. Milan elects just to slap that one wide. And they're going to send that one right back. And that's it for the game. So with that, final score, Atlanta 6, Rage 3. Rubber match tomorrow morning.